What is up, you guys? This is Los from the Big Retro Show, and today I'm taking a look at the Astro City Mini. Now, this is a little emulator that's going to be on sale this Friday. Limited Run Games is bringing it finally to the United States. The Sega Astro City Mini was sold in Japan as a little emulator, as you see here on the screen, and now it's finally coming to the US. I guess Limited Run is only going to be making about 3,500 of these games and selling them on Friday. And let's see what we have here in the Sega Astro City Mini. Okay, so the Sega Astro City Mini is going to be costing $129.99, which isn't out of the realm that you would expect to pay for a system like this, given that all the other systems, the NES Classic, the SNES Classic, Sega Genesis Mini, TurboGrafx 16, and all of the other mini systems cost about the same. This looks like, to be honest, it looks a little bit like the Neo Geo mini system that was selling, was it last year or something like that? And it's just like a little arcade emulator. So this is a small replica of the Astro City Mini. Now, I've seen this machine out in the wild before, especially at the arcade conventions like California Extreme. And I didn't think that this machine was too impressive, and that's probably because it looks very generic. There's no real side art, no marquee art, or anything like that. It looks like one of these arcade machines that you can basically plug any board into and then play on it. And so, but this thing appears to be like uniquely popular in Japan, which is where this little mini system was sold first. And so this one comes with a bunch of Sega games. Let's see what games it comes with. So these are arcade versions, I assume. Come with Alien Storm, Alien Syndrome, Altered Beast, Arabian Fight. That game sounds familiar. Columns 2. Crackdown, Cyber Police, eSWAT, great game. Let's see, Fantasy Zone, Flicky, Gain Ground, that's another classic favorite game. Golden Axe, arcade version of Golden Axe is legit. I love that game. Golden Axe, Revenge of Death Adder, another great arcade game that never received a home port. My Hero, I didn't know that was an arcade game. I remember playing that one on the Sega Master System. Radmobile, Puyo, Sega Ninja. Didn't know that game existed. Shadow Dancer is another good arcade game that never got a release. The arcade version, anyways. I did play the Sega Genesis version of that game, and that game is phenomenal. Love that game. Shinobi, the arcade version of that, is legit as well. Space Harrier, that's always a fun game to play. Arcade version of it. It's got Wonder Boy in Monsterland, Wonder Boy 3, Monster Lair. So, as you can see, it has some heavy hitters here. There is some value here, especially with the Golden Axe and the Golden Axe Revenge of Death Adder. The Shinobi and the Shadow Dancer games are both legit. Altered Beast is always fun. I know a lot of people like to hate on that game, but I've always liked that game. Columns, not too excited about that. eSWAT is a good game to have, and so yeah, I think that the value is there for this particular machine. Let's read what it says here. The Astro City Mini is a functional miniature version of the full-size arcade cabinet that goes by the same name, and it includes 37 playable games. That is not bad. Had this had the console versions of this game, I would probably pass on it because I already have a Sega Genesis Mini and I modded it, and so I have like all of the Sega games on there. The Mini features a built-in LCD screen, very much like the Neo Geo Mini, but if you're interested in the bigger picture, it also includes an HDMI out port, a headphone jack, and 2 USB-A ports. I assume that those are for the controllers. This features localized English packaging for the US market. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, this is definitely a good collector piece to own. and they're only making 3,500 of it. So I wonder if it's gonna sell out when it goes on sale on Friday. So it's estimated to be shipped on April 2021. And let's look at another photo here. They have two photos here. It doesn't look like a very big system. It looks it reminds me a lot of the Neo Geo system. But yeah, at 130 bucks, I mean, I don't think you can go wrong with this Sega Astro City Mini. Definitely be interested in picking one of these things up. But what are your thoughts? Do any of those games sound good to you? Have you played any of those games in the arcade? What are your thoughts? Are you going to be picking this little machine up? Is it worth the $130 that they're asking for it? Are you a Sega fanboy? Don't answer that. Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this video, drop a comment, leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you didn't, and why wouldn't you like this video, give it a thumbs down, drop a comment, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Until the next one, I will see you on The Big Retro Show. Peace!